Hello, hello, hello! Welcome to the home of Hawk City Bandits with your host, Cynthia,
Preston,
Andre,
and Matt Jones.
Tune in into Hawk Radio on Live 365 every Tuesday from 11 to 12 EST at the Bill Brown Recording Studio at the heart of Ybor City, Tampa. Stay tuned for our show as we talk movies, funny stories, food, and campus events. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to the most delicious part of the show. This is one of your hosts, Cynthia, and we're gonna talk about American food today.
Oh,
First of all, what's American food?
hamburgers and fries.
I would say
Basically.
steak too. Like,
What? What do
maybe
you
like
say?
steak too. Like
Steak.
yeah.
Andre?
I mean, basically, yeah. That's what I would think.
Junk food.
So, according to the cookunity.com, American food is actually American cuisine.
Oh,
So it's like a
fancy.
mixture of Native American, European, African, Asian, and Latin American food.
okay.
So it's not really American. We don't have anything American dish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a cuisine. But even though we don't have American dish, but we still brought something big, which is the fast food.
Oh,
Yeah, it was started
Yeah.
from, I think it was started from America. So one of the first fast food place is called White Castle.
oh my
Founded
God.
in
I heard that.
1921.
White Castle was the first one?
Yeah, one of the first
Really?
one. I don't know if it's the first one.
Have you ever had White Castle Sam?
No.
Hamburger?
Do they still exist?
They only exist in the frozen. I don't even know. Do
Yeah.
they
I
even
thought
have?
they
I
were in the
haven't
Midwest.
been to like a White Castle. I just seen it like in the frozen aisle in the grocery stores and stuff.
Yeah.
What they sell there?
There were mini
Like
burgers.
with a whole bunch of like
Similar to
onions
them
and
is-
stuff. Oh no, that's crystals.
No, no,
Yeah,
it was
I
just
see,
the
that's
same
similar.
way.
It is
It is the same
similar? Oh,
concept.
okay.
Yes,
What
exactly
about
the same
Salem's?
concept.
Oh, but isn't Salem's the same thing?
Nah, that's
Because I
like
kind of see it like the
zeros and
same
stuff
like
like that.
little like building. Yeah, because I know there's one like on Fletcher. I think I passed, but
No,
The
that's
building
different
really
stuff,
look like
though.
a
That's different
castle?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
my,
it was just-
my mom grew up with that. It's kind of
Yeah,
funny because like
it-
she mentioned it like a year ago, and
I've had the crystal. That's the only thing that comes closest to it.
Okay.
But they were very small. I guess it was just like kind of like a little. I don't know why they made them that small, but like maybe it was easier, so they would just use like the small buns, and then they put the onions, and you can have cheese on it or no cheese, and then that was it. That was pretty much. It was just a small burger.
That's
Little
it? No
miniature
fries?
burger.
Not even
my.
I
fries?
don't remember. Like they didn't really
my.
promote the fries that
It
much.
said it's
burgers.
one. It's a White Castle in Orlando.
Oh, look
yeah,
at that.
because apparently I just looked it up too. They're primarily it says primarily Midwest and Mid Atlantic United States, and it says that my mom grew up in the Midwest, so that makes sense. But
Okay.
yeah, it has a little like
Yeah, it's still got
Yeah, it kinda look like the
it's
whole
a
thing.
little castle, yeah.
That is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I used to go to like they were not close by. The one that we used to go to was like in New Jersey, right?
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Bronx?
Because we grew up in New York. So, but they're not around anymore. The only way you can try it is those frozen ones, and it's okay, but it's never. It's going to be too soggy.
yeah, that's gross.
So, what else did you bring for us, Cynthia?
And also, we have McDonald's. It's also a big one.
Yeah,
And it was the one of the earliest one. And they both focus on speed and consistency.
Yeah.
And McDonald's, which we know it's also so cheap, right? Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
I
No,
live right-
not anymore.
Not
I
anymore.
live
So
right
cheap
near
compared
one. Like
to like
my
Chick-fil-A.
No, it's actually it's not.
No?
No, but see,
No.
I went to get something at McDonald's the other day, and I'm like, $13.
Things are getting expensive.
I know
Yeah.
everywhere.
Like I
Might
got
as well
yesterday
cheap
I went to
anymore.
Culver's and I got more for like
Oh,
$21
Culver's.
than I would at another place for that same price.
Yeah.
And because I get I get a quarter pounder with cheese in McDonald's and that's like close to $5.
Yeah.
It's insane.
$5.
So where you're from in China, is there a fast food restaurant now?
No, they're all from America. They're all like KFC, McDonald's. We don't have our own. I think maybe we had our own for just one that I know of. Yeah, most of them are from here.
Do you remember like the name or anything about it?
From I don't know the English name, but the Chinese name is 德克士. It's like it's kind of similar like KFC.
Okay.
Fried
Okay.
chicken, but it's more Chinese flavor fried chicken.
Okay.
And
like that.
burgers. I mean sandwiches.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's
more
like fried
is it more
chicken.
chicken? More
Do they have
more-
like different like types of burgers and sandwich like in Korea they have like the shrimp burger and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like,
wait,
what do you
yeah.
have
Oh
over
yeah, I
there?
think they put different stuff in there.
So
But I
have
don't
you
know. I'm
been
not sure.
to
I
McDonald's in China?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is like comparing it to a McDonald's here? What is the menu look like?
Actually, I don't remember.
No.
I know in like in
But
South
the
Korea it's
KFC
different.
is bigger in China.
Bigger?
Yeah, like more popular.
Oh,
than
like, okay.
McDonald's when I was in China.
Okay.
But now maybe McDonald's is bigger. Like,
yeah.
more popular.
Yeah, because I see in other countries, I saw a video on TikTok that it might have been McDonald's or Chick-fil-A, I think McDonald's, that they had served like alcohol there. Like you could self-order alcohol. Yes. yes.
Yeah, over there, yeah, you can do all that stuff. It's, the food is so much better overseas, man. It's just,
Because he was overseas, so he can speak on that a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
It's healthier for you too, though. That's the crazy part about it. Even though you get McDonald's over there, it's actually like real food. Over here, it's just that fake stuff. And
Yeah. I mean, I had the
that.
experience to eat at like a German McDonald's, and then they had
yeah.
a Mac Cafe. Like, looked like better than a Starbucks.
Germany's McDonald's.
Is that fancy?
Oh, my.
That's something. That's something because I
Yeah.
love Starbucks, so that is definitely
Like
something.
their pastries and everything looked
No,
very
it's
fresh.
actually good over there for real.
Yeah, and I think the closest
miss it.
experience you can get to that, I believe, is in Canada. because
okay.
all the McDonald's over there are more corporate. The ones over here are owned by Casper's. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wait, the ones in Canada are more like corporate?
They're corporate, yeah. So
I
you
went
can-
to one in Canada, too. I didn't... It was, the food tasted
most
different.
of theirs are corporate. If you go to a McDonald's here, it's like owned by, managed by somebody else. So they are the ones like you'll see underneath. Most of the McDonald's here are owned by Casper's.
And they have different we have different food laws here
Yes.
compared to overseas and Canada and stuff like that. So,
Yeah.
so a lot of
So
stuff you can
has to
put
be
in your
different.
food here, you can't put over there. So that it has to be like fresh or.
Oh, there were.
There's certain things like you
Yeah.
can't send like overseas. There's certain things probably.
Because,
because they have more laws that they prevent like the stuff like we put like red dye and stuff like red.
Oh,
food
yeah.
and stuff over here.
Yeah.
we can't. They can't do that over there.
Yeah.
I
so
heard they're trying to get rid of that. I think at one point, like I think like
over here, I don't think they.
No,
it's,
I don't
it's
think
cheap.
so.
It's too cheap for them.
and it's very addicting.
I
like
think
the stuff that
because I
is
think
used.
it was more of a talk about it because I like the Tic Tacs, like the orange Tic Tacs, but they have like multiple like different types of dyes in there.
Yeah.
One of them is red dye. I'm like,
So I feel like coming someone that has lived overseas like Cynthia, when you eat these foods, it makes you sick, right? Sometimes.
Yeah, fast food. Yeah, it can be very confusing. That's we call it junk food.
Yeah, no, because when you come from a place where like you're eating more whole foods, like better foods for you. I'm pretty sure she came over here and she was like, "Oh my gosh, look at all these places," but then tummy ache.
Yeah, but when you eat over there, I can eat this. Like I ate the same way that I eat here over there, and I lost weight.
oh wow.
Over here, I gained so much weight. Like I'm the heaviest I ever been in my life.
Yeah. So what do you
That's
feel about the American cuisine, Cynthia?
I like it. Oh, there's some restaurants that I like. There's one of the breakfast place. It's called Breakfast Station.
Oh,
Oh, I
Oh,
love
where is that?
Yeah, where is that? Never
They
heard of
have 3 locations in Tampa area. There's one in
I've never heard of
Lando
it.
Lakes,
it. Oh yeah.
and what is it? Rocky? How do you say that? Rockies? What?
Rocky Point.
No.
You said Lano Lakes and what else?
Here, I'm
Is it like
I forgot a
Rivers or
name.
something
I
like that?
forgot a town. Yeah.
What's
And
breakfast? What is it called?
Breakfast Station.
What do they serve there?
Like breakfast.
Is it like there's like 24 hours?
Pancakes. No,
Oh, so
I
it's
think
like a
they
brunch
close at
place?
3 or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
brunch place, right? Because it's like a
Yeah.
first watch.
Yeah.
yeah,
And they
yeah.
also like have lunch.
Okay.
Zephyr
Breakfast
Hills.
or lunch.
Is-
Yeah, Zephyr
it's
Hills.
funny. My mom works in
And the
Zephyr
other
Hills.
places- Oh, Newport Ricky.
Newport Ricky.
Oh, okay.
See, my dad
Yes.
lives in Lando Lakes, so I'm interested. This is a different zip code, but I wonder how far it is from him because he lives in Connerton in Lando Lakes, and I've never heard of this.
Yeah.
Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I mean,
Do you like any like lunch or dinner meals that are American?
Lunch or dinner. I like salad with steak on it. And I love steak. And I love steak.
She's like salad. I'm like,
That's hilarious.
It's chicken noodle soup.
Ah.
Does it count?
Chicken noodle soup, like from
Depends on how
a
you-
restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay,
chicken
not like a
noodle-
can, right?
Nah.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I don't know. I like because Panera chicken noodles. I don't know because I do like Panera. I'm not like a huge fan, but at the same time, aren't they kind of like known for like one of the dishes they're known for is their soups? Like, aren't they kind of like?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, soups and their bread. Their bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like they don't really. I mean, they are here in America, but do we really consider them American? Because I feel like a lot of the pastries look more like from.
Yeah,
Oh,
European,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that can make sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your guys' favorite dish?
Dish.
Fast food? Like, I
No,
mean,
it doesn't have to be fast
Oh.
food. Like American cuisine.
American cuisine. Ugh.
I don't think I.
Does
I
Chipotle
don't know,
count as fast
right.
What is it?
Does Chipotle count?
Yeah, that's. I think that is.
I don't think I have a favorite. I think it's what's
Yeah.
cheapest out there at the moment,
That
and then
makes
I'm just going to eat
sense.
it. But again, we've been used to so much fast food here, like, McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, you name it, it's available. So for me, it's more like, how do I feel this day?
Yep,
Or
that's mostly
I
what
want
it is.
something nostalgic. like a cheeseburger kids meal.
I'm
Like that's my
feeling
favorite.
Kids meal?
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Like the toys.
So I'll
for
go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's my favorite go-to meal whenever I feel like I'm a little down. Then I'll go to McDonald's and have a cheeseburger kids meal, and then I'll get my toy.
When you're going, do you remember the play place at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Oh my
But I
gosh.
got hurt when I was very little. When I was carrying a bag and then it got caught on my arm and I was so scared and I decided never to go to McDonald's, please.
No.
Yeah. And that's a good thing because those places are kind of gross.
They are though. I mean, I'm because I remember at one point, you know, like when you get older, like, hey mom, I want to do this. You're like, no, you're too old. It's just like,
Yeah.
but why? It's fun. But looking back,
It's so interesting to
disgusting.
remember that because it was like, you know, during a time like right now it's BTS, but back then it was Menudo. And the purse was a white purse, and it was a Menudo. It was a boy band and I was carrying it around.
Oh my
So I went down the
gosh.
slide. It got caught, and it caught me so bad that it like scarred me.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That was bad.
it burned me as I, I was trying because I guess I held on instead of like extending my arm out. So
can be hurt.
I was like, nope, never going to McDonald's place again. I'm like, I sit down. Yeah, and then I get nervous if I go in there with the kids. If I see kids in there, I'm like, I just need to get out of this place right now.
Did your like Chick-fil-A have the play place as well? Like you're
Yeah.
growing up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have it.
Yeah. No, because I was asking if y'all's place had it.
Oh, I don't, because we didn't get a Chick-fil-A in Puerto Rico till the other day, so. Yeah, but I mean, here, I've not, my daughter would never, I don't think she ever wanted to go into that.
Because the Chick-fil-A on Bruce B. Downs by like I-75, the one in New Tampa, because that one has the play place there. That's why.
Okay.
Like if it was either that like the McDonald's in New Tampa or that one, because I went to school like right down the street from there. So like sometimes like my school would do stuff with Chick-fil-A. So like I'd come back after school, elementary and middle, and I'd like see a lot of people from my school, and some of them were playing. It was just
Yeah.
like so like. I don't know, so like community. Like I never thought anything of it because, I was like 14 or below, but like it was nice. It's, get to see people outside of school.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because some of my friends would go there because like sometimes the big cow, the Chick-fil-A cow, they would come to the school on certain days. They would go photos in front of
Eat more chickens.
Yes, yes.
There you go with the American.
All right, guys. We have to take a music break from now on, and stay tuned. We have funny story next.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my part of the show. This is Preston, the funny stories. So I don't have too many for you, considering this is our next to last show. So I just want to kind of get all of them on the paper instead of, leaving some of them out because, next time is our wrap-up show. So let's get started. So this first one is from the Bee, not the Bee, sorry, it's from Not the Bee. Florida woman gets DUI after handing an officer a Barnes & Noble card instead of an ID.
Wow.
Around 12:30 a.m. on Sunday, a Hillsborough County deputy saw a vehicle traveling the wrong way on Sheldon Road near West Linebaugh Avenue. Deputy body camera video shows the woman, identified as Cammie Ellis, driving on the wrong side of the road onto a curb.
My God.
After pulling over, the officer asked Ellis to present her ID, which, funny enough, ended up being her final reason for arrest. When the deputy asked for her driver's license, she handed over a Barnes & Noble gift card, according to the body cam vid. Ellis was charged with driving under the influence. I bet she was. That's so I haven't had a Barnes & Noble gift card in years. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Oh my gosh. It is like this is the type of stuff that happens like in the late
regularly,
night.
But it happens regularly.
Yeah, it's interesting, and of course it was in Tampa. Mm-hmm. I've seen the wildest things happen in Tampa, and I heard the wildest things. It's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if it was near what's the thing at the end of January that.
Gasparilla?
Gasparilla. I wouldn't be surprised if it was near then, because I don't think this has a specific date, but that would be funny.
Yeah.
I wanted to go, but I was under 21 at the time, so I was just close to. It was a month and a half away from turning 21. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so. Then my friend said he was gonna go. He's 19. He's 19, but he's gonna go. I know it's not alcohol, but.
There is a non-alcoholic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just feel like when you are over 21, a lot of there's a lot more opportunities. Maybe.
Well,
maybe. I mean, especially the after part.
I'll catch up to you next year, and you'll give me your own opinion about Gasparilla. I don't think you're really missing out on a lot.
Okay.
That's just.
I thought it was raining too. Florida weather is crazy.
It really is.
All right, so our next one is from Bored Panda. I think that's a really cute name. I like them. But Florida deputy goes viral after handcuffing a runaway emu in wild body cam video.
Wait, which Florida deputy?
Yeah, Florida deputy.
Emu.
Yeah.
He arrests a bird?
I'll explain it because it'll make more sense once I start talking about it. So, on January 9th, 2026, SJSO responded to a runaway emu on County Road 13. I was going to look up what CPL stood for, and I don't know, so I'm just going to say CPL Keisler.
Corporal.
Corporal, okay. Mm-hmm. Corporal Keisler attempted to secure the emu, but the large bird ignored his commands, kicked several times using its large talons, and fled on foot recklessly. After a short chase, CPL, I just forgot it. Yeah, what?
It's Corporal.
Corporal Keisler cornered the emu, secured it with a makeshift lasso, and handcuffed its legs to render the talons useless. And he said, in my 25 years, I have never handcuffed an emu. This is definitely a new one. The emu was then reunited with its owners and returned home safely. All criminal charges against the emu were dropped.
Oh my God.
Now they had criminal charges.
Were
too.
the owners fined? Because maybe having such a loose, an animal that's that big, loose, an emu is the size of an ostrich, or about.
Yeah, they're huge.
Scary too, man.
They're a very
huge.
big bird.
Yeah.
A very big bird.
That's crazy. So this one, I think I have about 3 more. So this is from Wesh 2 News, WESH. William Murphy? His name is Murphy. Okay, William Murphy III, 47, was arrested in Palm Coast, Florida, for driving backwards down State Road 100 on March 13th, 2026.
Dang.
Backwards.
Yeah, he said he was claiming his car was stuck in reverse while trying to reach an auto parts store. Deputies received multiple 911 calls, arrested him for habitual driving with a suspended license, noting over 10 prior convictions.
my
Sheriff Rick Staley remarked, if your car is having issues, call for help. Don't audition for the backwards driving Olympics on State Road 100.
It reminds me of this like little reel they keep using over and over again on Instagram that like somebody's driving in reverse and then they hit someone on the road, or I don't know if you've seen that. It's so silly.
Nah,
it's like
crazy.
Just, you know, people place themselves in it in the reel and then they just kind of keep on reversing like, boom, and then it's like what the heck is going on? But I mean, nothing surprises me here.
Honestly, I've lived here my whole life. That's also why it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, drive like crazy.
Yeah. This one is from flamingomag.com again. I know this is okay. Let's just get into it. I always pronounce this wrong. It's Lehigh Acres. I always thought it was Lee Acres, but a Lehigh Acres man was doing crossword puzzles when his sliding glass door exploded, and a 300-pound feral hog burst into his living room. When deputies tried to capture it, the hog fled into the woods. Fastest pork chop in Florida. Oh my god! I don't. See, this is why...
But it's a real thing. We have really big pigs here. They're like wild pigs.
They're insane. Like, I remember my dad would be driving home from, like, on Morris Bridge Road in Tampa from work. And then, because that was, like, a place, for, like, a haven for roadkill. And he constantly saw dead pigs, but they're huge. It's not just like, oh, it's a small baby. They're huge.
Like, how huge?
300 pound pig.
300 pound, I mean, just kind of like...
That's massive.
I mean, I've only seen it from the road. Okay, I mean, I think it might be one of those animals where the closer you get, the bigger it looks. So it's probably like... Yeah, they could be big. They could be
Yeah,
big.
they go fast.
They do,
Yeah, I be seeing them in Haines City, but I don't think they've ever been like that big. I've seen them like on the side of the road and stuff. They be huge.
Yeah.
300
They are.
pounds.
And then we also have the wild boars, the ones that have the
Those ones I be
Oh my
scared
gosh,
of.
that's... Yeah, no.
Florida.
Florida. I got two more for y'all. So this is also from Flamingo Mag, so the rest of them are from Flamingo Mag. Number 5, Cape Coral residents found a different animal to be even more destructive. When the brick wall collapsed at a long-closed bank, people realized the building had been taken over by iguanas, as many as 40. And the infestation turned into a tourist attraction, drawing visitors from out of town to snap photos.
Oh my gosh.
That's crazy. Honestly, some people see that as worth it. I don't think the Cape Coral's not near, but that's crazy. But I thought about it, like, wait, when exactly did this? Actually, I looked up when it happened because it sounded interesting. I'm like, well, I don't know.
Iguanas, like big ones.
I guess, and I guess like the further, like the more you get onto like the coast into like the beach in Florida, like the more you're gonna see them because you never see them in Tampa. But I don't know. I guess it's the big ones that wasn't like specified.
Okay.
And finally, our last one, number 6. A homeowner in Merritt Island was horrified when he saw in his surveillance cameras that raccoons had invaded his house, scarring his car and splashing around in his jacuzzi. On the other hand, they weren't the only ones who were out of control. A man walked into a Jacksonville pet store, stuck a ferret down his pants, and walked out. What? Yes, it is true. He did that. That is very true.
Did they say like what happens to them after, like when you reading on these, like do they say like what happened after, like stuff like that? Like do they say like they went to jail, they got caught and all this?
I think sometimes, yeah. I just like I don't know. Sometimes if I see certain things, I leave it out because whether I don't think it's like necessarily necessary for certain things, but sometimes it's like a long article, so I just like want to pick out like maybe certain important points. But,
Yeah.
That's cool though. That's crazy. They took a whole ferret and just walked out.
Well, when I first read it, I was tired, but at the same time, I read it multiple times. I'm like, I read it as struck a ferret. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, he hit the ferret, and I'm like, hold on. I'm like, oh, stuck, but that's still just as wild.
Yeah, just stick it. And the ferret don't make no noise or whatever. How you just walk out the store like that?
I've put a tag on it, and it'll be beeping now. I'm just kidding. So that is, So that is all I have for my funny stories. This is, in fact, my last one, so I hope you all enjoyed it this semester. And we are going to move on to our music breaks, and then we'll be back with Andre.
All right, welcome back. You listen to the Hawk City Bandits, and today we're going to talk about a movie that I feel like it didn't get the flowers it deserved because this is a really great movie. It's called The Harder They Fall. Did any of you did you see it?
I did it. You know, I got confused with that. There was a movie that has kind of like the similar title, but it was a Jamaican movie, and then I got distracted watching.
What was that one?
I think it's The Harder They Come, but it was by Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff was like one of the he was a big reggae artist, so he was there, and it was just showing like everything that was happening like in Ocho Rios and Jamaica. So I mean, and since I had just come back from Jamaica a few months ago, I kind of like got distracted.
So you just dived into that one.
No, that's fine.
Did anybody else get a chance to see it?
I did, because I saw it's kind of like a spaghetti western. Yeah.
What does that mean, spaghetti western?
I don't know the meaning of it, but I know it was like the western. Let me look. I think
it's like for like more like black western movies.
Oh,
I think so.
Okay.
Spaghetti. That's a new term for me.
I watched it because my mom's there most of the time, so I watched it and
spaghetti?
she's. I don't know. Let me.
So it's just a different western so this is the African American side of the western, the cowboys stuff like that. We don't really get brought up as much as that with that era. Like, oh, there were black cowboys.
There were.
Yeah, there wasn't just white or Italian or whatever cowboy just walking around here doing whatever. Like even in the movie, you see a certain part where they actually go to the white side of the area. I feel
like I've seen the movie and I don't remember.
You probably seen the actors in it because Delroy Lindo is in it, Jonathan Majors, Regina King.
Okay,
it's a star-studded cast of just.
So what is that? What is the movie about?
So the movie starts off with the main character. Yeah, it's basically revenge. But the main character, he's a kid. And another guy comes in there and wipes his mom and like kills his mom and dad and put a mark on it, like a cross on his head. So he like, so you always remember me when I see you when you get older. So he let him live. When you find out why he let him live, it's crazy.
But I'm gonna see it.
It's a really. I don't want to spoil it.
No, don't. Okay, then I'll be like, Andre, where's those brownies at?
It was a really good time. The thing about this movie is crazy because the director, James Samuel, he written, directed, and he also did the score. So the music you hear in the movie is perfect. Like it goes with it so well, and it's just like let's see. I'm trying not to spoil it for you.
No, it's okay.
It's a really good, like it's a really great revenge story. You see, you can have love, revenge, all this stuff in it. The kills in this though to me it was overkill a little bit. It kind of like, have you seen Kill Bill?
Yes.
Okay, it's like that a little bit with.
A little more exact, more gory.
Yeah, it's very There's certain parts of it, but it was
How did you feel about watching the killings?
It was pretty. It wasn't as intense, so it didn't really bother me. Okay, maybe there was like a few scenes that I kind of looked away for, but it was not bad. It was actually interesting. It's not like I think the plot. I think it turned because it was so interesting. When I don't want to spoil it, but just if you guys ever watch it, like Matt Jones said, when you find out the reason or what Andre said, it's really interesting. So it kind of like puts everything kind of together, if that makes sense. But
okay,
yeah, I mean, there was like probably like one girl that was supposed to be killed. I don't know why, but I typically don't like when they like girl fights are kind of like when they're killing girls because I don't know, there's something about it. It's just kind of off. But it was, I don't know. It was interesting to say the least. But
okay.
Yeah.
What other movies has he directed? That director.
The director, he's.
Or is he a new director?
No, it's not first one, but he's mostly a musician. Also, like he's worked with Jay-Z and stuff like that. He's British. He's a British filmmaker.
Okay, That's why he's so good at the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
In the movie.
he did the score and the soundtrack with Jay-Z. They both combined and did it. That's why it's really good.
So
like,
what songs are in the movie?
Oh, they're original. Like most of them are like original songs. So yeah. So I get another movie like the other movie he did was like the Book of Clarence, but.
I feel like I've seen that one.
That movie stars Lakeith Stanfield, and it's a whole bunch. It's like that one is like, oh, he's not Jesus, but he's Jesus. Like so, it's But I love that movie too.
Okay,
it's like same type of people are in that movie also.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So what makes you feel that they didn't give it the credit that the movie?
I think because when it came out in 2021. So it's like. That's like right after COVID a little bit. So a lot of people and it came on Netflix. So a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people seen it and they actually like dive in. Just like when we talked about they clone Tyrone. I feel like that one was like went under the cracks a little bit too. It's like because you don't see black westerns like that.
No, which one was the movie that we watched with the twin brothers? Is that the
Sinners?
one? Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah,
like,
that movie. Yeah,
it's
Sinners
just to see. That was Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yep.
Just to see the way that because again, he's not a twin. Like this is all.
I know it's interesting.
The other person had to learn from the other person to be able to make the same moves that Michael B. Jordan was doing.
Yeah, and then like the main actor is Jonathan Majors. It wasn't rumors that he was supposed to be in Sinners, but you know he had the incident with ex-girlfriend and stuff. It was a while back, so he couldn't really he got kind of blackballed a little bit. So, but he's like a phenomenal actor. Like, I think that's probably the best.
Who's this?
Jonathan Majors.
Okay.
I think he's probably the best actor.
Is he the actor in this movie?
Yeah, he's the lead. He's the kid that grows up and then.
So, do you feel like in the black community is this movie has recognized more? You think, or do you feel like not enough?
I don't think it's recognized enough. I think it still falls under the crack. Cause
I thought it got an award.
Did it get an award for it? If it did,
I think it did.
I heard it got an award.
Yeah.
If it did, that's amazing. Cause I didn't. Maybe it got like an NC.
No.
NAACP.
Was it Sinners or the?
No, that's Sinners.
Oh,
Sinners, yeah. Sinners got the award. Yeah, that was for this year. But Hard to Fault, 2021. I don't think. Maybe it got nominated, but it wasn't nothing. Too like. Okay. Yeah, they got like a BAFTA, but I think that was just for the director.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Which kind of it's like it's kind of sad because
so
I'm going to see this movie. I need to see this movie.
Can you see? It's like certain more black Western stuff is coming. Like it's something. It's also something I think on Peacock.
But what makes people believe that at one point there were not black cowboys?
Because a lot of our history gets pushed under the a lot of people don't know a lot of things. Like they think, oh, this came from Europe and stuff like that. But no, most of the stuff was stolen. Have you seen Black Panther? Like in Black Panther, with the scene with Michael B. Jordan is in the museum, and he's talking to the lady, and she's telling him about the history of the stuff. He's like, no, you stole that. He's like, this is from Wakanda.
Yeah.
It's like stuff like that. Like I think that's a lot of what the culture is, and stuff like that. Like a lot of stuff has been stolen from us. So
right,
we're
not have the right to speak up.
Yeah, we cut out history a lot.
Yeah.
So in this movie, it just shows you that black side of. Like they were black cowboys running around doing stuff like even dude Bass Reeves, like nobody really ever talks about him, but in this you're like, oh, that was in this movie he's a sheriff. Bass Reeves, they played by Delroy Lindo, and he's really good. And it's like how you don't we're not taught this stuff. Right. We're not taught about it. We taught about like the Clint Eastwood's type characters, stuff like that. We're not taught about these, so. It's a very
Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris.
Yeah, like a very eye opening, with the cowboy stuff. It's a really great time. I hope you do.
Like Chuck Norris did everything. He could kill so many people and still smoke a cigarette. I don't know.
Yeah,
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
I feel that things have taken quite a shift. Where more indie films are being recognized,
Yes, and I love that too.
Yeah.
I have to check out more of them because I see they're finally getting recognition.
But I also being part of this program kind of helps us to now seek for that because the other day, I mean, we did that dramatic piece, the courtroom drama, but then you start to look at applications that are like for indie films. So it helps to kind of like see what is out there. Because a lot of them are documentaries, or a lot of them, I mean, they're starting artists, just like, a starting singer, rapper. But, you want to see where they came from because at some point they may go up and, but I feel like the diversity is there. We just need to keep pushing forward. And obviously have those $2 movie theaters where you can watch movies like this.
I wish they would bring
abandoned
those
right
back,
now.
but they don't. I remember the dollar theater. That was
The $2 movie theater where you just go watch an old movie. We have so many things happening here in Nebraska,
so
which is
cheap,
really
too.
sad.
$2.
$2.
One of them was $1.
Oh my gosh,
I think it used to be
that's
like I want to say it was like Riverview or Brandon. Last one I've been to.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago. Like you go see movies that let's say like because the movie Michael just came out this past weekend. It'll be like a month or two down the road. You can go to the dollar theater and go watch it for $1 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore though.
No.
But all right, that will be it for my segment. We'll come right back after this music break.
welcome back. This is your host, Matt Jones, MJ, and I wanted to go ahead and bring you guys back to the last week. First off, we have some people that are not going to be here next term, me included.
You'll be back.
I might be back just to say hi, but on Friday we have the commencement ceremony. So those of you, those that are graduating, congratulations. Those of you that are going to be there, I'll see you there. It has been a very interesting, Journey. 2.5 semesters because I had some gen ed classes already. So it's been really nice to be part of this and like learn so much that goes behind the scenes in radio and television broadcasting and learning how to even, film because we had Mr. Sims that taught us a few classes, not just only intro to broadcasting. So it's a shame that this program isn't a 4-year program.
Yeah.
I feel that there's so much to learn, and as we get even more comfortable with the cameras, I feel that we fall short of like the fine tuning parts, like understanding the mechanisms to the T of the equipment that we're using.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that when we go out there, we continue to perfect our craft. Like, it's great that we were able to have hands-on in the very beginning.
Right.
And I also feel that we still need, that where that's just me personally, where the program falls short because of the shortage of time is that the fine-tuning parts. Like, continuing like what we learned in our first electronic field production where we knew the different microphones.
I can't wait to take that class.
Let's retouch
Sounds
that.
fun.
Let's retouch that. Let's really test ourselves. Like, okay, let's go out there and we're going to use this mic correctly, or we're going to go ahead and there's no more auto. We're going to, record this manually, just like if it was back in the day when we didn't have the accessibility to things just kind of like auto doing themselves. But, it's maybe just me not wanting to leave college. I had a lot of fun here.
That makes sense. That makes sense. What's that called again? I forgot. Just a word for that.
What?
Like, just say like, well, I'm about to retire or something, and it's like, it's not FOMO, but it's another word for. I can't remember what it's called.
It's like, I don't want to.
Like you get them eyes, like you like, oh man, I'm gonna miss this. It's a word for it. Though. I can't. Think of the word
it'll
right
come
now.
to you. But
I'll look it up. I'm look up.
So this week that's happening. And also those are taking final exams. Many of us are. Many of us are not. Good luck on your final exams because this is the last week of the term. This is next week is our last show. So for those of you who are just tuning in to the Hawk City Bandits, you're still a bandit, but you missed out on the whole term before this. We still have the Hawkmobile that's coming through to pick us up after 4:30, from 4:30 to 10:30. If you don't want to walk from the parking garage to your class, it picks you up from the Hawkmobile on Palm Ave at the garage, and you can go to the YFAC building, the YPST building, and the YPAD building. We also have the food pantry going on from the 27th through the 30th. So if you have any dietary needs, make sure that you stop by. It's open to students and faculty just alike. What do we have in the gallery? I feel like I haven't seen what's going on. No, we have the 52nd annual Hillsborough College Student Juried Art Exhibition. Oh, I didn't even know that it was like juried. Yeah. Now it's happening right now from the 13th of April through the 5th of May. It's the 52nd annual Hillsborough College Juried Art Exhibition. The juried competition provides students with the opportunity to display visual artworks in any medium in the professional setting that celebrates the creativity and diversity of the student body. So we also have the gallery presenting the Twilight Fuge from March 31st to August 30th, from March 23rd to August 31st. It brings together the USF MFA candidates Lauren Congraves and Kenny Jensen, whose distinct painting styles cover scenes that are colorful, familiar, and warm, yet quietly haunting. I walked by the other day, but the gallery was closed, so I'm interested to know if it is kind of like that gory stuff. I don't mind watching it, So I mean, it's the last week. I don't think it's going to be like that gory, but if it's haunting, I'm interested. And there's also going to be we just missed on there was a community dance class. The 27th, which was yesterday. So, It's really interesting that there are so many things happening in our community that we could be a part of. These also come out in the email. We get them sent to us weekly. Mr. David Liller is the resource that I use here for Hillsborough College. So he's the one that always sends information. So yeah,
Right. I be
Mr.
looking
David
at the
Liller.
emails and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. No, don't scroll. Don't scroll.
I've clicked before.
How are you gonna find out? How are you
about?
gonna find out that crocheting conversations happens every Tuesday? If you don't look at Mr. Liller, send him an email and say, "Thank you, sir. You've been the one person that, because of you, I've been able to find out of the current events happening in this area." But that being said, I also had the chance of participating, being a volunteer at Tropical Heat Wave, which just happened at the Cuban Club, which is, if you're going to the parking garage of the students, it's the building right across from the parking garage. And it was really nice to see how many people from the community are really big supporters to continue that volunteerism, because we need more of that. We need more of the community. Even if the food trucks go out there, you buy the food, it's not that great, but you still enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? And you have a good time. And Olivia and I were able to be part of that. And it's funny to build trust, because there was a band that had their card reader and they left all their merch there, and we were like, okay, well, they weren't sure what we were going to do, were we just going to watch it? But people started coming in, because when the band started playing, they're like kind of like a rock folklore band from Tennessee.
Okay.
So when they started playing, people were coming to our table like, hey, they were looking at us like, I want to buy a shirt, I want to buy this. And it's like, well, if you want to pay cash, we can go ahead and do it that way. But if it's a card, you're just going to have to wait till the band gets off. Yeah. And I mean, thankfully, Olivia had a posted notebook, and we wrote everything, like the sizes of the shirt and everything. So we were sitting, and then we would take the records and replace it, because people were buying. So by the time the band came off, they had close to $150 that we had, but it was in good faith. And we were like, hey, here you go. We did this for you. And just so you see exactly
Y'all are
what
really nice.
we did for you. And then he's like, oh, I'm not, I trust you guys. I'm not worried about it. But it's the community too. Mm-hmm. And then he gave us a shirt each. So, but I feel that I learned something. You know how we always talk about the yellow brick road? Well, if you really want to touch a yellow brick, we have one right at the Cuban Club. So the walls that are there is real yellow brick. So, and it's a very rare brick. So to be able to be submerged in this culture that came from another culture, because there's a big Cuban community here, but enjoy everything out here. And with that being said, it's been a pleasure to work with all you guys, to learn, through all the hiccups that we had in the system, and genuinely, even if Preston and I were like, sometimes if we spoke over you guys, we're sorry, like sometimes
we apologize.
Yes, we're a little bit more seasoned, but it's been a real treat. I feel like, Cynthia, you opened up a lot,
Yeah.
But I feel like in the beginning we were all
nervous.
there. Yeah, you just but this is not our farewell. We just want to, I just kind of want to give you, ended with a kind of like a nice positive thing. But next week is a farewell, so we hope that you guys stay tuned to that. So thank you very much, and I
Next
hope
week
you
is
guys.
the last week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Have a
See
great
you
week.
next
Thank you guys. See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.